Tonight, House of Payne is all new.
Miranda keeps trying to get me for more and more.
More what? Don't she know you ain't got nothing?
×2.
That is what girls send to guys.
Ooh,
A DM.
a DM? Devil.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, Futuristic Mike, and I'm back with another House of Payne video if you're new. Now, this is just going to be a review of House of Payne Season 9, Episode 1 through 8. If you're a fan of House of Payne, if you love House of Payne, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on House of Payne, you get them. Now, I was going to do the reviews for the new season of House of Payne, episode by episode, but there's no point, man, because there is really nothing happening in each episode for this new season. So then I decided I was going to do like episode 1 and 2 in one video, episode 3 and 4 in one video, and then keep doing it that way. But then I still didn't do that because, like I said, once again, there's just not much going on in the season. It literally drags out and it takes so long to get to the point. Episode 1 and 2 felt like it could have been one episode. That did not need to be 2 episodes at all. It just didn't. So I'm just going to talk about episodes 1 through 8 in this one video. And then when the next 2 episodes come out, I'll do episode 9 and 10. And then I'll keep doing 2 more episodes after that. But for now, I'm just going to, review the first 8 episodes. So I just want to start off by saying, I'm happy House of Payne is back. I've always loved this show. This is one of my favorite sitcom shows. Shout out to Tyler Perry. You did your damn thing on this show back in the day. You really did. But I feel like the writing has gotten worse on this show. The writing is definitely being lacked on. I don't know who's in that writer's room doing the writing, but it's honestly just not that good. It's not as good as it used to be. When you used to watch this show way back in the day, like 2008 and like 12, 13 years ago, this show was so good. It kept you laughing all the time. Curtis, Ella, CJ, Calvin, Malik, Jasmine, all of them used to crack you up on the old episodes. It's definitely still funny, don't get me wrong. It still gave me a couple laughs here and there, but it just was not the same as the old House of Payne. I just couldn't get into it like I wanted to, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I almost turned this first episode off. The first and second episode, I almost turned it off. The second episode was definitely better than the first episode. I gotta say that much. I'm not hating on Tyler Perry by any means. I love Tyler Perry. I love the stuff he has accomplished in his career. He is officially a billionaire now. So seriously, congrats to Tyler Perry. He's doing his damn thing. But I feel like he's trying to put out too much content at once, and maybe he's rushing the writing or whatever, because I heard that they were filming like 25 episodes in like 13 days or something. So, that's a lot of episodes in a short amount of time. I feel like they're rushing things. Tyler Perry is a billionaire now. He doesn't have to write a single thing ever again if he doesn't want to. He just needs to hire writers and do it that way. He needs to give his ideas to the writers and let them do their thing because, this writing that he's been doing, the writing just isn't good lately. It should not have taken a whole 3 or 4 episodes to get to the point they were trying to make in the first episode. Basically, the first and second episode, Malik, he comes home from college, which I was confused about because I thought he was in college when House of Payne season 8 ended, and that was years ago. So wouldn't you think he would be out of college by now? I don't know, that just confused me. Unless he's in graduate school, I don't know. That just really confused me. They don't really explain a lot of things. But basically, he's trying to tell everybody that he got his girlfriend Lisa pregnant. His girlfriend who goes by the name Delicious, and she's a stripper. He ends up finding a way to tell Curtis and Ella, and then they have a discussion about it, and then they end up wanting to go and tell CJ and Janine. But it's just the way they handled it, man. The scenes completely dragged out, and I wasn't feeling it at all. I was not feeling it at all. They drug out. It took forever to get to the point. They just were standing in one spot forever, not making any progress in the storyline. And that's just what I don't understand about these new episodes. The old House of Payne, used to have like 3 or 4 different things happening in the same episode. It used to be exciting. It used to be shocking, thrilling. You never knew what was going to happen next. You know, everybody had you laughing. Everybody had you weak. But these new episodes just are not it. They could have literally told everybody that Malik was having a baby in episode 1. He could have told Curtis and Ella, and then he could have told CJ and Janine, and that would have been that. Like, it did not have to take that long. And then in episode like 4, I think it was, we finally get to Jasmine. You know, they finally show her, and shout out to China McClain because she is looking so pretty. You know, I've always loved China McClain. I love seeing her in Black Lightning and other shows too, but she has really grown up on this show. And we can see that because when the show first started, she was so tiny and she was so cute when she was little. She was always making jokes and everything. You know, she's still that same sarcastic Jasmine, which I love. Jasmine is my favorite character on the show. But once again, they took forever to get to the point. She came downstairs at CJ and Janine's house, and she's basically asking Janine what's going on because she's seen that Janine cleaned Malik's room. And Janine never goes in Malik's room apparently because it stinks like feet and it's just dirty and everything. Nobody goes in there. So she's wondering why Janine cleaned Malik's room. And once again, this scene just goes on and on and on forever. And eventually, Janine says something about a baby. And Jasmine is like, what? Did you just say a baby? And so she's trying to figure out what's going on. So then Ella comes over there and she tries to get it out of Ella. And literally, Jasmine, Ella, and Janine are the only ones in this episode. So she's trying to trick Ella into telling her what's going on. You know, Ella thinks that Jasmine already knows Malik's having a baby, but that's not the case. So she tricks Ella into telling her. And that's basically all that happened in these episodes. And then we get to the next episodes. And basically Curtis, Ella, and everybody sees Lisa, Malik's girlfriend. And they've only been together for like 2 months, so they hardly know each other. So obviously Malik was smashing, and he didn't use protection to get her pregnant, unless she's pregnant by somebody else. We don't know yet. But basically these next episodes are about Lisa meeting everybody and everything. She already knew CJ and Janine, and apparently they don't like her for obvious reasons. And then we also see a little bit of Miranda, and then episodes 7 and 8 are about Miranda basically. You know, she wants to talk to Ella. So she's waiting in the backyard to talk to Ella. She's talking about the divorce with Calvin. Ella doesn't really know what to say because it's between Miranda and Calvin. And let me just say this, Miranda kind of pissed me off because in like episode 6 or something, I believe, she said something like, you know, Calvin's not giving me enough money, even though she revealed that he's given her $1,000 a month and he makes like $128,000 a year. You know, I think that's pretty good. $1,000 a month, so that's like $12,000 a year he's giving her for child support. So why is she acting like he's not doing nothing for his kid? Why is she acting like he's doing nothing about anything? It really kind of pissed me off. And then it was revealed that Miranda even makes more money than Calvin. So why is she pressing my dude Calvin for all this money? So then in episodes 7 and 8, you know, like I said, Miranda's talking to Ella. Then it shows Calvin's place, his apartment or whatever. Ella goes over there and tells Calvin to never slam her door again because Calvin left her house upset because he found out that, you know, Ella was talking to Miranda and he didn't like that. And then the episodes end with Miranda coming to Calvin's house and the two end up talking for a minute. You know, she kisses him, but he's not feeling it. He tells her that they're never getting back together. She tells him that she still loves him and she wants things to work. You know, she feels like he was never the man he is now when he was with her. And that's literally pretty much everything that happened in the first 8 episodes. And I feel like, you know, these 8 episodes could have been condensed down into like 4 episodes. It drug on way too long, seriously, and I just was not feeling it. You know, Curtis was kind of annoying me too. You know, he used to be really, really funny. Now I just found him really disrespectful and annoying. Like how he kept going on about the stripper. You know, he kept saying in front of Ella, you know, she is fine, she is bad and everything. He was just acting like he wanted to take the stripper upstairs and pay her for sex or something. Curtis was acting really disrespectful, like you don't do that in front of your wife. Yes, Curtis has made jokes before in the past, and he said a lot of things that Ella didn't like, but this time he was pushing it way too far, and Tyler Perry, my man, you shouldn't have put that in there, man. Like, some things in here were really kind of aggravating. And also some things didn't add up. It's like some storylines from before didn't come back into play. I don't know, man. This is just my opinion on the new episodes of House of Payne. I wasn't really feeling it. I felt like the writing got worse. You know, the episodes drug out. And let's talk about that laugh track before I get off this video. The laugh track was horrible. Every 5 seconds it felt like, you know, people were laughing. I know it's not real people laughing, but who is pressing that laugh track? You know, it's going off every 5 seconds and I'm not feeling it. At least on the old episodes, you know, I didn't really notice it because the jokes actually were funny. The jokes actually hit. You know what I mean? In these new episodes, you know, not everything's funny. So why is that laugh track going off every 5 seconds? They seriously overdo it and it's unnecessary in my opinion. I think they need to turn that off just a little bit, because damn. But this is just my opinion on House of Payne episodes 1 through 8. I will be back to review episode 9 and 10 and then maybe more after that. You know, I want to give this show a chance because I'm a real big fan of Tyler Perry's House of Payne seasons 1 through especially 4. Those were some good seasons. You know, season 5 through 8 was good too, but this season 9 so far just is not it. I was really loving that House of Payne was coming back on, but it just has to do better. It has to. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all House of Payne content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy Futuristic Mike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.